Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 19. So, last episode was like gigantic. We were in the middle of the exchange event, and then the big baddie elemental curses showed up. I always forget their names, but the elemental curses showed up. We're getting like, it's really cool. This show is so good. But we got this really cool dynamic where we had the two Kyoto, the sister school event, and we were fighting against each other, and I was really just starting to hate the other school. The principal, like, was cheating with this special curse, and they were doing all this, like, dirty stuff, trying to kill Itadori, and then immediately when I was like, wow, I hate you guys so much, they flipped the script, and they were like, oh, the big baddies are here, and now we're all working together, and here's the emotional backstories of all of these characters, and now you're gonna like them. So it's like, oh, great, now I love all these people. Now I don't want any of them to die. So I'm so invested in this show. This is just so awesome. I can't wait to get into the episode. As always, the full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as next week's reaction, episode 20. If you guys do want to go check that out, it does support us, helps us keep doing what we're doing on our Patreon. There's tons of stuff on there, and it is really, really reasonable. But either way, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this video. As always, there's going to be a free link in the description to the actual reaction, and then you guys can come back here to hear our thoughts, theories, and reviews. That's a lot. Wow. Let's get into Jujutsu Kaisen episode 19. Yeah, so this episode is bringing something to mind that I didn't even think of, which is the idea that obviously these curses, the energy is so strong and so long that it like created a being, a sentient being, I think, if I'm understanding the lore correctly. But in this episode, we're seeing, I never thought about this, but they're not fully grown. Like, they're not fully developed yet. And so you see this curse literally learning how to enjoy herself, which is crazy. Like quite literally becoming more sentient, which is kind of a fascinating concept for a story. I mean, dude, Jujutsu, like, I don't know who writes this off as just a dumb action anime. If you do, you're totally wrong, because Jujutsu is doing, like, really cool action, but then also having these, like, very profound, deep kind of ideas and concepts, this being one of them, and I think it's really fascinating. That entrance with Todo and Itadori, the whole Black Flash, everything like that is so cool. It's so cool to see kind of some of the downtime that we had to spend with Itadori paying off. And obviously it's funny and just awesome seeing him and Todo work together. I am just really, 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 really loving the show so much. So, as always, the full-length reaction's up on our Patreon. Next week's reaction, as well as just tons of other reactions and cool content, is up on our Patreon for you guys to check out. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next video.